So, do you guys just like sell clothes or something? Yeah, that was an actual serious question asked by Microsoft Intern last summer. No shade, but I think we do a lot more than that. Today, I wanted to share my experience as a software engineering intern at Nordstrom last summer in Seattle and tell you guys some of the things that I did. So the first question I get asked a lot is, why did I apply for a tech internship at Nordstrom? So a little bit about myself. When I was in high school, I was a Nordstrom fashion brand ambassador, which meant that I would go to the physical store every month to do fun activities with the store managers there, like plan events, do social media campaigns, photo shoots, and I met a lot of great friends along the way. I enjoyed that so much that the summer after graduating high school, I decided to apply and work as a sales associate in their department stores. And I just loved how they focused on customers first, and I loved the energy that the whole company had to offer. When I majored in business and computer science in college, I realized that I had a love for fashion and technology, so I definitely wanted to apply to the technology internship. I knew that there was a lot of technology behind the e-commerce business and just doing things with engineering, data science, etc. And I knew that Nordstrom would be a dream place for me to do my first software engineering internship. So the second question that I get a lot is, what was the interview process like? So the interview process was actually quite standard for a software engineering internship interview. And after I submitted my online application online, I then was invited to a Hackerrank interview, which is an online coding exam format. I had to do some coding questions from easy to medium range. And after I submitted that, a few couple weeks later, I then received another Hackerrank interview. The questions this time were a little bit harder, but I still managed to finish it. After I completed that exam, then I was invited to a live coding interview with the Nordstrom software engineer. In that interview, the first half was behavioral questions, and the second half was left to do coding questions. The coding questions were a little bit on the harder side, but the interviewer was very friendly and was able to help me a little bit when I got stuck here and there. So overall, it was a pretty positive interviewing experience. The third question is, what were some of the perks as a Nordstrom intern? So there was actually quite a bit of perks as a Nordstrom intern. First, they offered us internship housing in downtown Seattle for that summer, and we even got relocation assistance. We also got the chance to go to events like baseball games, networking events, tech talks, and we even got to meet the Nordstrom Brothers, which was super cool. We also got a pretty good Nordstrom employee discount, which included things like clothes, makeup, shoes, and I also got some random stuff at Nordstrom Rack with that discount, like sunglasses, sunscreen, random things that you could find. And yeah, I would say that was pretty cool. So, quick interruption. But do you guys want to know a tragic story about my internship? Of course you do. So, let me tell you something that happened. When I just started my internship, we were all given a brand new MacBook Pro to use during our internships. And if you know me, I like to walk fast. And that's probably not a great thing to do when the hallways in the offices are always kind of slippery. So I was walking down this hallway with this brand new laptop that was probably too big for me, and it just ended up slipping right out of my hands. And not only did my whole entire office try to stand up to see what was the noise about, but I also ended up cracking the entire screen. I felt so bad, and I had to end up explaining to my managers what just happened there. And fortunately, my mentors and my managers were super nice about it and said that the company could just get it fixed. But I had to end up using an alternative laptop for the rest of my internship, and people still ended up joking about that incident. So, yeah, that's a good way to make a positive first impression as an intern. Okay, I know. You guys are probably wondering at this point, Jasmine, what did you actually even do at this internship? So, not to bore you guys with the details, but what I did during the internship was work on a project where I built a price change notification tool for managers to be able to more easily track price changes and clearances on items sold in stores so that they could do things with the information. And you're probably also wondering, what were the technologies and programming languages that you used to build this thing? So for the front end, I use TypeScript and React, and for the back end, I use Golang. I also use Material UI to help me build the interactive components, and I use AJGrid to help me with the grid part of this application. I also use Just an Enzyme to help me make unit and integration tests before launching it. So what were some of the other cool things that I got to do during this internship? Well, Nordstrom employees actually got a chance to help out during the anniversary sale in the physical stores at this time. So for those who don't know, the anniversary sale is basically a sale that happens once a year at Nordstrom where a lot of new items go on sale at this time. And it's always super busy with tons of lines and tons of people. So it was just really cool just to be able to go into stores and help out the store employees that were working there, scan items, sort things into boxes so that they were shipped out. And it's just super cool being able to work in the front side of the business again and see how your efforts as a software engineer intern in the back end of the business is able to help support those who are here on a daily basis helping and seeing customers. There's also a company hackathon during the summer, which a lot of people from all different departments got to get together in teams and create something really cool. My team was consisted of mainly interns, and we were creating an app that helped people waitlist their interest for specific items for the anniversary sale. Our project in particular didn't win the hackathon, but it was just really cool being able to take a break from my usual work and meet other people from different departments and see some really cool projects come to life. Not only did I learn so much about technology and fashion during this internship, but I also learned core values such as customer service, delivering value. And on the last day of our internship, we got to meet the Nordstrom brothers again. And I ended up receiving this book, which was written by Bruce A. Nordstrom. And I really believe in this. It's called Leave It Better Than You Found It. And I think it's just a really cool message that we all should live by. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you have any other questions about this internship or software engineering internships in general, please leave them in the comments below, and I will see you next time.